Don't forget to like and subscribe.
The harpoon clicked into place with a satisfying chonk, its weight familiar in Leighhorn's calloused hands. Years of hunts had worn grooves into the weapon's grip, fitting her fingers like a memory. Above the tide line, wind churned the ash-colored sand into salt-bitten eddies, but the sea below remained still. She crouched at the cliff's edge, every line of her muscled frame tuned to stillness. The creak of her road-worn leather was the only sound she allowed. Movement stirred the kelp below. Leighhorn's breath remained steady. She adjusted the strap across her shoulder and flicked the safety off. Trent stepped into view. His expression was unreadable, but his fingers twitched faintly, glyphs already forming like restless thoughts etched into air.
The bounties are all starting to look the same out here,
He said, eyes on the surf, voice low and tired. Leighhorn didn't answer. She just nodded. The Selkie burst from the surf in a writhing mass of limbs and fur. Leighhorn moved with reflexive precision. The harpoon fired, but the shot went wide. The Selkie twisted midair, a flash of claws and panic, and lunged. Trent's hand snapped forward, crimson glyphs flaring to life and lashing around the creature's torso, halting its charge in a stuttering crackle of magic. It wasn't a full binding, but just enough to stagger it. Leighhorn didn't hesitate. She pivoted in the spray with brutal grace, lifted the blunderbuss in one clean motion, and fired point blank. The thunder crack echoed off the cliffs. The Selkie crumpled mid-roar. The Voxirye guild's carved halls were quiet when they returned. Stone walls echoed with the scent of oil and steel, and deeper in, that odd, warm tang of ozone that lingered after spellcraft. Leighhorn sat cross-legged on the floor of the armory, gear disassembled around her. Her hands moved with clinical repetition, wiping salt from every groove, checking for hairline fractures no one else would notice. Solitude suited her. She preferred the constant work to the awkwardness of companionship. Until he spoke.
Still breathing, I assume?
Trent smirked, standing in the doorway. Leighhorn looked up, face unreadable, eyes as sharp as her harpoons. That concerned tone's gonna give people the wrong idea, she replied, not missing a beat. He gave a non-committal shrug, already turning.
People always assume the worst.
Leighhorn finished reassembling her blunderbuss with a clean click, then stood, stretching the tension from her shoulders. She didn't say anything, didn't need to. Trent had already stepped aside, leaving the doorway open like the decision to follow was hers. They walked the length of the corridor, boots tapping against stone polished by age. Leighhorn's leathers moved with a softened rustle, still damp from cleaning, every strap sitting with practiced familiarity across her frame. They moved like function and form, her edges blunt, his sharpened by discipline. Neither rushed. When they reached the mission board, Leighhorn rested a hand lightly on her hip, eyes skimming the posted contracts. "Ready for the next bounty?" she asked, voice low and casual. Trent didn't look at her. Didn't need to.
You know it.
She didn't reply, just reloaded, the harpoon clicking into place with a satisfying chonk.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.